Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and this is Fab with Steph. I have another unboxing for you today. I got my September Glossybox. This is my first ever glossy box. I am very excited. I love beauty subscription boxes. They just give me a boost, and I've heard a lot of really great things about Glossybox. I tried to get subscribed for last month, for August, but that was actually their birthday. Happy birthday Glossybox. And unfortunately it was a sold out box. This month was not a sold out box, so I got on that train. First things first, I had a little bit of an issue with their customer service because I signed up with a mystery discount code in August, and on the 1st of September they charged me full price. So I had an email from them saying what I should be charged, and then I had the actual charge which came through my statement, and at first I thought they'd accidentally charged me twice, so I reached out to them and said, hey, I've been charged $13.25, which is the cost of the box plus P&P normally, on the 1st of September. I think this is a double charge, and like, refund me please. I just want the one box for September, so I shouldn't be paying for two. And they came back to me and they said, you've not been charged twice, we've double checked. And if they had actually double checked, they should have noticed that the amount that I was charged was different from the amount that was contractually agreed. So I had to contact them again, and I was told that they would get in touch within minutes on their live chat. It took me to a text process instead. They didn't answer me for 2 days. So they should update the website. Obviously no one's responding within their same time frames, and we kind of expect it. Coronavirus is really impacting a lot of businesses, but managing customer expectations is still important. If you're not going to be able to say you're going to answer someone within minutes, don't, you can tell them it's going to be longer so that they understand how long they might have to wait. So I'm like looking at my phone all day, wondering why I've not had this response. Responded to the original email chain and eventually got a response there before I got a response on the so-called live chat, and they're refunding me the difference, but completely ignored my request to cancel my subscription. Didn't tell me how to do it by myself, didn't do it but for me as I'd requested. So in terms of customer service, they are currently probably at the absolute bottom. So I'm hoping, because I'd heard a lot of good things about the contents of the box, that at least in terms of content they will be at the same level, if not better, than some of the competitors in the market. So the box itself comes inside a box like this. So this is the external, just the one that they send to post it in, which I really like because it protects the actual box, which keeps it quite pretty. Rockabox is just contained in a plastic packaging, so it tends to come a little bit dunted, but I love their boxes. Birchbox comes in another thin but a protective box on the outside, and generally is protected as well, and it just means you can keep them pretty and reuse them for something else. So inside this box I've got a little bit of a teaser. We did get an guidance sneak peek, I don't know, through in the email, and it's the Wishful Yo Glow Enzyme Scrub. Don't really know what the purpose of this little thing is. I think it's just telling me what the ingredients are. So that's outside of the box and inside this main one. Also got Grey's discount codes. I've already used Grey's, so I'm not actually eligible for that, but if you've not used it, it's quite an interesting little snack trial. A Vision Direct contact lens trial. I don't need glasses, so not very useful for me, but you can use the code GLOSSY to get a free contact lens trial. And what are you? A natural deodorant that works, sustainable and refillable. A 20% off code for WILD. So that's just Glossy20, it's another generic code, and you're welcome to use that if you wish. But now for the bit that's actually going to excite me. My glossy box. It's actually a quite solid box, which I love. This is definitely going to be great for storage, regardless of what's inside this box. I think that the quality of the box is really good already. I'm going to just lift it off. It's kind of like a gift. Oh, that's so nice. So the inside of it is wrapped like a gift. I don't know if they do this every month. It is my first month receiving them. A little bit of a rip just here. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but otherwise this is really cute. Yeah, it's really cute. So how do I unwrap it like this? Oh, you can. That's so nice. I like that, like a little gift. And I love, I said this for the Rockabox as well, I love like the feminine vibes you get from some of these boxes. So I very much enjoy that. So I'm going to edit out the bit where I dropped the box, but it's fine. I have ripped it open and I'm ready to show you what's inside. So first of all, there is no, can you please stay open? There is no bit of paper inside that tells me what any of this is, the value, like with other boxes. I don't mind, it's just something worth noting that where you get like that information from the other boxes, like Rockabox does it, Birchbox does it. Who else do I get? Latest in Beauty don't do it, but they tell you as you're choosing it. Feel Unique don't do it, but they tell you as you're choosing it. So for a random box, I've never really had them not tell me what it is or the value or sort of introduce me to the product. So that's something that's a bit different about Glossybox, but that's fine, we like different. And inside there's two things I already knew was going to be there. We're going to be there. The first one obviously being the Wishful, which we just spoke about because that little information, well actually maybe that's why that information bit was there. And this is the pineapple enzyme, papaya enzyme, AHA and BHA, and it's the Yo Glow enzyme scrub. For those who don't know, HA is hyaluronic acid and BHA in particular is a very popular ingredient in a very popular, that's a lot of times to say very popular, the face mask thing you can get from The Ordinary, the red one that everyone like drips on their face and it kind of looks like they're covered in blood. It's kind of gross, kind of cool. You know the one. Super popular. Oh my, I just said it again on TikTok. I'm not going to say it again. That was my last time. But yeah, so it's a very of the moment product, promoted by Huda. I don't know if she owns the brand, but it's definitely sold on her website, sold on Feel Unique, and now obviously associated with Glossybox and Look Fantastic. So it's kind of came from nowhere and it's everywhere. And I've had some friends recommend the cleansing balm and the honey balm, I don't know. But very excited to get that in a beauty box. Never seen that brand in a beauty box before, so it's very different, and it's a bit more, I don't know, I think it's a bit more of what you would expect. Like beauty boxes are getting a little bit repetitive. You're seeing the same products across different boxes, so if people get multiple, which a lot of people do, then they're finding they've got a lot of duplication. I'm hearing complaints about, so Lord and Berry is a big one, Persian Reed is another one, that people are complaining they just see it all the time, and they just want to try something different. And that's the whole point for me of beauty boxes, to try something that I haven't already tried or that isn't super accessible. And that's what I used to love about Birchbox. They actually introduced me to Caudalie, and they're the main skincare provider for me now. They introduced me to Biotherm, and Bioderma I think it is as well. So I really think that this is already off to a great start of introducing me to new brands. The next thing I knew I was getting was this here. This is actually worth £89. It is the Supreme Hyaluronic Acid Anti-Oxidizing Duo Moisturizer, and it says here that it contains vitamin C, two very of the moment skincare ingredients. So I'm very excited to try this. It is extremely expensive to buy and replace. However, a lady in a Facebook group that I'm in quite a few beauty Facebook groups, she had actually said she loved this so much and hadn't found anything else that was as good for her skin, so she caved and paid the full price for the product. Now you don't always hear that, and that is an absolute glowing endorsement. So I'm excited to see what this can do. I have been using Claire's and Dr. Botanical's Lemon Superfood, and both of those contain vitamin C and have been doing amazing things for my skin. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this and grateful for the opportunity to do so for less than £89, because obviously that's a lot of money to spend on something if you don't know how your skin is going to react to it. So I think that's incredible. The next things in the box, I didn't know what they were going to be. I am so excited by this one, it's like unreasonable. So this is the Imperial Leather Foam Burst Pampering Luxury Gel to Foam Body Wash in Lychee and Lotus Flower. Now, I'm pretty sure the first time I tried it was from a Birchbox, I'm not gonna lie, which means technically it is repetitive, but I've not seen it in a long time. And I just love this. It literally goes on as a gel and becomes foam. It's super foamy. Like, I love the smell of the one I'd had before. It's something that like would be great if you're going traveling as well. It's a nice 75 ml size. So like rather than taking up your full space with something, and it's not super heavy because of the nature of the product that's in it. Don't know if I'd share it with a partner because I just want it all to myself. So maybe if you travel alone, or make him carry his own, or her carry her own, depends who you're traveling with and obviously your sexual orientation. The next thing that I've got in here, I do not know how to say. Ameliorate. This is intensive skin therapy with alpha hydroxy therapy. Contains LAH6 skin hydration complex. Okay, cool, but what are you for? Multi-purpose balm for troublesome areas, but what is the trouble? Oh, moisture. Moisture is the trouble. Okay, so it's for extremely dry areas, and apparently you apply a thick layer and allow the treatment to work while you sleep. I guess they don't really ask you for a profile because I don't have dry skin. I would have put that my skin's combination. I don't have really troublesome areas. However, I'm sure that post lockdown, this is something that's like already on my radar. When you're starting to walk a lot more and wearing different types of shoes, especially ones that your feet have not been used to anymore, because it has been months since you've maybe worn heels or pumps or ballet shoes, like whatever it is you'd normally have worn to work, and now we're wearing a lot of sneakers, trainers, your feet are probably going to suffer. So having something like this is actually really helpful, especially if you've been working from home and you've not worn shoes around your house, which is kind of more likely. Your feet have been really used to having the air about them, so you are going to receive complaints when you go back to norm. Hopefully that'll be needed sooner rather than later. But yeah, okay, there's one last thing in here that's like a product. I have about 7 of these, so I'm not super gassed to get another coffee scrub, especially since it's from Mind Tan. I know that I don't need to be tanning to use a coffee scrub, but it's especially for prepping and priming. I don't tan, I don't take a tan, I don't put tan on particularly often. I own tan, maybe I can just have it ready for when I do decide to wear it again. But I now probably have about 7 different coffee scrubs, not even just exfoliators, coffee scrubs specifically, and I can make my own. You literally just need coconut oil and coffee grounds, and you've pretty much just made yourself your own coffee scrub. So it's nice that it's there. It will definitely get put to good use, but it is quite repetitive for me. That's something that I've seen from a lot of other beauty boxes, so it's nothing exciting. But what is exciting is this. And this is a Lindt milk chocolate bar. So like the Lindt chocolates, if you don't already know, it's got a very smooth center. It's not just solid chocolate. I love the concept of adding something a bit different and like an immediate sort of gratification that you can get from this, because I'm obviously not about to just immediately exfoliate my body. I'm not about to put on a sleep treatment. I'm not going to bed. I'm not going to put on a face cream because I've got my makeup on. Not about to put on an enzyme scrub because I've got my makeup on. Not about to use this. So something that when you're opening the box that you're not just excited to use but you can immediately consume is very, very, very smart marketing, because you're happy about it and you're excited for the future. And we love instant gratification. It's something that a lot of marketers will talk about, is how difficult it has been moving on to a digital platform for online retailers, because people want things yesterday. When you place an order, we're so impatient. You could place it on a Saturday and by Tuesday you're thinking, oh, it's been ages, even though it's really not been that long. And it's probably only been like 1 working day since you've placed your order. But we just have that mentality now where we're so used to having everything be so accessible to us, that we just love that little perk. And also things like chocolate release endorphins, so it just makes you happier. It's going to make you feel like you're happier about your box, and it's something that you might have seen at student nights as well, where they give people alcohol or sweet treats or fast food, because it just makes you happy and it makes you like, what's the word, like have an affinity to like that brand. So I like that. I don't mind that you're marketing to me. Feel free to send me all the chocolate you want, Glossybox. Also, I think I think I'm going to maintain the subscription. I was going to cancel it, and obviously I got mad at them because they didn't cancel it for me, nor did they give me any assistance. So I'm not sure how I would cope if I got something damaged in a glossy box, but hopefully because the boxes are so sturdy that won't happen. But if it happens next month, then at least it gives me a chance to comment more on their customer service in that respect as well, because I think it's really important not only that they can supply something great every month, but that if something goes wrong, that you have people that you can talk to who will actually take a look into the matter and help you resolve it. We would have called it first contact resolution. There's not going to be a revolution. And I just think it's really important. I'm going to stop going on about boring things now, and I'm going to go away and eat my chocolate. But I hope you liked my video. If you did, give me a thumbs up down below. Feel free to leave any comments, questions, concerns, any other type of box you might want me to review. Anything really. And if you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everyone's support so far. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.